So is that starting at the black and fading to the right?
Start a little right with black.
Okay. How's your ball position? You feel like it's pretty good, or?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I don't know. What do you think it should be?
So, I mean, personally, I play it off my logo usually. If you have a shirt like that, just kind of inside, like the armpit, I guess. So for me, that's maybe a little forward, which is why that one went left, I think. Because ideally, you want to be. I mean, you're a better player. A lot of guys, obviously, they'll play it like in the middle with almost everything. And from there, you're already covering the ball, right?
Yeah.
Because that impact, we're over here.
Yeah.
So amateurs kind of have it all wrong with that, having it too far back. But I feel like you almost have it just a hair too far forward. So
Okay.
maybe like a half ball.
So that look good right there?
Yeah. I like that one. That takes some kind of getting used to at first, but
Right.
that's better, kind of starting on line.
Yeah.
A little bit lower ball flight, which is expected because we obviously moved it back a little bit.
Right.
So maybe, I don't know if that's,
Felt really solid.
yeah, if that's kind of seen
I
how you
feel-
like the windows to look, but
Yeah.
personally I think it's more beneficial for you just because you already hit it so high. It's a little more penetration.
Should help me missing left too, right?
Yeah. It's easy for it to kind of get, crept up forward with how many drivers we hit and long irons that
Yeah.
when you get into mid irons, it can be too far forward pretty easily. Good.
How's my alignment look here?
It's good. I mean, usually what's going wrong is the fundamentals with better players. So
Yeah.
these two things for me are the main two: alignment, ball position.
Right.
I mean, you're not gonna obviously have some crazy tempo. Your tempo is good. You're not falling all over the place. The balance is there. So the main two that I would always check for are these two: alignment and ball position.
Okay.
If your grip's good, tempo's there. So you can just kind of dial that ball position in. I think we're.
Any thoughts on how, like, on the golf course, how I should align myself? I mean, like without an alignment stick.
So are you typically look at something like out in front of the golf ball? It's kind of hard on a map, but
Yeah, I try and pick a target and then I think lining up something in my line here has been helpful for me. But I'm open to any other thoughts that you have.
yeah, I think the main thing is setting up to your club face, right? So making sure that that's where you want it. Let's say this is kind of my reference point. And from there, kind of double check and then set up. I see too many guys kind of, set up their feet.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they're setting up like this, and now I'm open. So rather than set up your feet and then the club, I want to see you set up the club and then your feet. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So set up the club kind of down my line. You like the down the line thing?
Yeah. So however, some people just eye it off. Other people want to see something right in front of them. But whether it's in the distance or right in front of you, set up the club face first and then the feet. These are all habits that, as better players, we kind of gloss over at times.
Right.
So that's why I kind of wanted to touch on it with you, just to check your fundamentals. today, and kind of move forward from there.
Okay.
Good.